first inning.
Yeah, be patient against this command.
Lost command. He started to lose some of that
In
life
900
off the
feet,
fastball
turn
in
left onto
2015.
Cathedral Avenue.
It was still the closer. The ERA started to skyrocket. Fly ball, left center, fairly deep. Dyson on the run, still going, looking up. It's off the top of the fence. He comes back. It is not a home run. Running second, heading to third. It's two, and he'll make it sliding in. Another extra base hit for Akil Baddoo, and he just missed hitting another home run off the top of the fence in left center. He legs out a triple.
How about that? Got a fastball up in his zone. A triple buggy went for that young man. You knew it was there. It was a fastball.
Turn left
away.
onto Cathedral Avenue, then turn right onto Fenton Avenue.
And very close to being getting. Oh man, looked like hit on top of the fence and bounced back in instead of bouncing over the fence. My goodness, how about that? How close was that?
Jim, the leg drive for Akil Baddoo is really something.
It really is.
Infield in
At the
tight.
stop sign,
At the
turn
plate.
right
First
onto
pitch
Fenton
in the
Avenue.
dirt. Howland back with Kansas City last year. The toughest years. He went to Colorado, had 41 saves, and then he went to St. Louis, Washington, Arizona.
At the next light,
before
turn
coming
right.
back to Kansas City. But you're right, it was the command issues that really were the problem last year. He got the walks under control. This year, well, those numbers certainly tell the story. He has definitely struggled. Not much command, 3 home runs. He almost gave up a fourth. Joe Goodrum takes a strike. At his peak, a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Now it's down to 93.
And at his peak, he was lights out.
At the light, turn right onto West Chicago.
140, another. Infield in tight, the 1-1. Swinging a pop-up foul. Play down the third base line. 1-2 on Goodrum. Good to see the extra base hits today. Grossman with a double. Goodrum with a triple. Griner with a double. And now Akil Baddoo with a triple. 14 hits, 11 for extra bases, and he almost
At the
hit his
light,
fifth home
turn
run.
right onto
In
Telegraph Road, then make a U-turn.
Fifth home run. Remember, the wind is blowing in from left field. Goodrum waiting. The 1-2, swing and a miss.
Wow.
He got him with a slider.
In a perfect spot, too.
A big first out. The Royals pitchers had struck out 38 Tigers batters through the first 3 games. Ramos is going to pinch hit for Grayson Griner. 8 more strikeouts today. 46 strikeouts in the 4 games.
Boy, it does show up, doesn't it? Especially in key situations like this.
At the stop sign, make a U-turn.
Rate, low contact rate, and not able to hit the fastball. Those are the 3 things that you notice the most about this Tigers offense. Infield stays in tight. Ramos pinch hitting. Righty on righty. First pitch, swing and a miss. Slider sharpen away. Strike 1.
In 8.8 miles, take a slight right turn to merge onto M10 North toward I-696 West.
Half the time, sliders and curveballs the other half. Looks like he's going to spin it here against Ramos. The strike 1. Check swing tapper down the third base line. No chance for Baddoo to come home. Wow. Jimmy got another slider. And it's pulled up.
It's just I mean, you tip your hat to the pitcher and you say, look, we got to be ready. If that's a pitcher's pitcher, let it go.
He's not able to let off the
Stay in the left 3 lanes.
count.
It's just difficult, really, to explain. Easy play for the catcher.
Boy, if Holland would just go from the full lineup, maybe Baddoo could steal home.
Okay, try to go ahead.
Victor Reyes at the plate. A leadoff triple. Now Baddoo's at third with 2 outs. Reyes is 0 for 3 today. He's hit the ball hard twice. First pitch, swing and miss. Wow, off balance. Falls across home plate after swinging and missing at a fastball.
Well, it tells me he was looking at the fastball. He was going to swing no matter what. And he did, but pitcher's pitch.
3-2 Royals in the bottom of the 8th inning. Holland works third base side of the rubber. Sets, holds the glove really high when he sets, almost above the bill of his cap. Tapper on a slider on an 0-1 pitch. Reyes waiting on an 0-2. Gallagher setting up inside. The pitch. Bounced up to home plate. Good block by Gallagher.
Yeah, that's the anticipation right there. And a lot of confidence in the catcher. You can throw a pitch like that.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Detroit Tigers, may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Detroit Tigers. Tigers down by a run. The potential tying run is at third. Reyes waiting. 1-2 pitch. Swing and miss. He got him on strikes. Gallagher tags him out as the pitch popped out of his glove. And for a second straight inning, an opportunity goes by the wayside.
Boy, it's just amazing. It
We
really
head
is.
to the ninth. It's 3-2 Royals after 8 on the Detroit Tigers radio network.
Hey, AT&T, do you mind turning down your music a little?
We live with AT&T, and it's a headache. Before he moved in, he always talked about gig speed internet, but turns out we can't even sign up for that here.
We really wanted gig speed for my constant work video calls during the day and all of his gaming and live streaming at night.
Oh, seriously? My buddy Bruce just switched to Xfinity. He went with a gig since all his kids are living at home.
Lucky Bruce. I bet they also get Xfinity's online security, so all their connected devices are protected. Okay, I can't handle this. He is actually tone deaf.
He's a drone chef? Well, what's that?
Stop living with AT&T. Xfinity can deliver gig to most homes. Plus, with advanced security, if it's connected, it's protected. Switch to Xfinity. Go to xfinity.com/compare AT&T, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed. X5 advanced security is available to Xfinity Internet customers with a compatible X5 gateway.
PointsBet understands that in sports it pays to be fast. Download the PointsBet app now and use code Tigers to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. Sports is speed, and luckily your sportsbook can keep up. When you bet with PointsBet, an official sports betting partner of the Detroit Tigers, you get faster bets, faster withdrawals, and faster rewards at your fingertips. Download the app now to experience Michigan's premium sportsbook for yourself. And don't forget to sign up with code Tigers to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. Time is money, and it pays to be fast. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
What makes Tigers so unique is the fact that it's in the middle of Detroit. It's a really good chance to be a market.
Detroit Nursing. Build a boundless future.
Ninth inning is brought to you by Comerica Bank. Raise your expectations, but a bank can be when it's time. Go to Comerica. And Jimmy, if well, maybe the Tigers' offensive struggles in capsule form the last 2 innings certainly capture a lot of what the Tigers have been watching these last 11 games.
It is very, very frustrating. It's honestly hard to believe because to see that many easy outs, when you have a pitcher that's struggling,
2 on, nobody out in the seventh.
you can't make it up.
Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Runner at third, nobody out to start the 8th. Strikeout, check swing, Tapper by home plate, strikeout. Gregory Soto takes over on the mound for the Tigers. 3-2 Royals. We're in the 9th. Jorge Soler, first batter to face him. He swings and fouls it out of play.
Did you change part of your Southeast Michigan Ford deals? There's a friendly Ford in Monroe. Think Ford first. It's been a while since Soto was towed to slab. Pittsburgh series. Third inning.
Slide step to the plate. Fastball misses in at 96. Soler, O'Hearn, and Dozier, the scheduled batters. Full shift, 3 to the left side. Ramos now behind the plate for the Tigers. The 1-1. Swing a little soft tap foul. Slider's been dynamite. Jimmy's throwing it to righties, both down and in, and on the back door.
That's right. That, you talk about 2+ pitches. He needs to lead the 2+ pitches.
Works from the stretch, that tightened up delivery last year. Slider in the dirt. Anderson gets a lot of credit for tightening things up. This organization gets a lot of credit for the development of this young man. Hard thrower, starter, just never had much success as a starter. Became clear that maybe his future was as a late innings guy.
Right.
this year, but probably going to have to live with a high walk rate with Soto. It just feels like he's way much more around the strike zone these last 2 years. Even as the walk rate has stayed high. Ryan O'Hearn takes a fastball off the plate inside. Almost got hit just as I say that. He had to jackknife out of the way. Three shifted to the right side. Ball one pitch. Up in the strike zone. And a 7-mile-an-hour fastball 2-0. 3-2 Royals. Bottom of the ninth inning. Grossman, Castro, Cabrera, the three scheduled hitters. The 2-0 pitch. Fastball for a strike. Catches a lot of the plate. Tigers are heading on to Chicago for 3 in New York. New York's not playing great baseball, but that just scares you because that's still a loaded team.
Better believe it.
Their offense hasn't done anything this year. Fastball low and away. And there's a pretty good chance that offense will do something this year. But they're right down at the bottom of the Tigers.
Exactly. I agree with you. That makes it a little scary.
Averaging 3.5 runs a game. That's correct. The Yankee offense is averaging 3.5 runs a game. The Tigers are at 3. The 3-1 pitch. Fastball strike. 3-2 on O'Hearn. 2-run home run for Santana in the third. Tigers are tied it up with single runs in the bottom of the third, bottom of the fourth. Gerard Dyson double. Lopez sacrifice bunt. And a Whit Merrifield sacrifice fly brought Dyson home, and that's the difference in the game. The 3-2. Swinging a soft tapper to the third base side of the mound. Fielded by Soto. Guns it down to first. Good strong throw. 2 up, 2 down, ninth inning. 3-2 Royals. Tigers Radio Network, saluting Michigan companies such as the Sam Bernstein Law Firm. They want to thank you for listening this season, for your support of Michigan-based companies. Sam Bernstein Law Firm, it's 1-800-FALL SAM. 2 outs, ninth inning. Base is empty for Hunter Dozier. 1 for 14 in the series for Dozier. They'll face a full shift. Tigers are definitely shifting more on right-handed batters this year. Dozier swings, pops it up, foul, out of play, first base side. That's where the growth and shifting has occurred in recent years. Everybody was shifting on lefties, and then in recent years, the explosion against right-handed batters.
And it makes sense.
It sure does. I mean, you've got the charts that say it. We've seen the shift beaten a few times, but it doesn't change the fact that the shift has taken away a lot of hits.
Right. You know, and you're talking about weak ground balls, really, that get bases to the right side.
The strike one. Slider hangs high and away. 1 ball, 1 strike on Hunter Dozier. Tough start for him. 7 for 57. Outfield deep and straight up.
Stay in the left
Grossman
5
left, Perdue in
lanes.
center, Reyes in right. 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. Couldn't tell if he fouled it off. He did not. 2-1.
Yes, he did. I thought he did it first.
Tigers shift out of the full shift. I thought Billy Kessler maybe thought it was a strike because he went over. So that happens with 2 strikes. Fastball off the plate inside. And
Now they go up.
now they went up with the strike. They initially went up with the ball.
In 1 mile, take a slight right turn to merge onto M10 North toward I-696 West.
Played inside. And Willie Castro out of the shift to the right field side of second base. Righty against lefty in this matchup, the 2-2. Swinging a soft line drive base hit over the head of Nico Goodrum. Shallow into left center. Robbie Grossman quickly in to get it. And he'll get the ball into Willie Castro on a hop.
Looks like he just served that into left field.
He did, didn't it?
Towards the end of the bat. The hitter will take it.
Check some scores from the 1-800-CALL-SAM Studios scoreboard on the brought to you by Meijer, the official grocery retailer of the Detroit Tigers Radio Network. Limited schedule on this Monday. This is the only afternoon game. Everybody's still kind of enjoying what went on over
Stay
the
in the
weekend in
second
LA
lane from
because
right.
the Padres and Dodgers played 7 great games over 2 weekends, didn't they? Wow. Andrew Benintendi takes a pitch.
Use
low
the
and
right lane to take a slight
87.
right turn to merge
Padres
onto
win
M10
yesterday
North
by
toward
scoring 2 in the
I-696
7th,
West.
2 in the 8th, 2 in the 9th. We had the rare scoreless 10th inning, and then a run in the 11th.
Take a slight right turn
throw out Benintendi. When Nico Goodrum was there, it just went under his glove.
Yeah, it did. I think maybe
In 2.1 miles, turn right onto Inkster
a
Road.
little bit. The ball not hit that hard, but perfectly placed.
I think he was ready.
Stay in the right 3 lanes.
Tozier goes over to third. Hunter Alberto now has grabbed a bad little pinch hit for Gerard Dyson, so Soto doesn't get the lefty-on-lefty matchup.
I find it interesting because they take out a heck of a defensive player.
I agree. First pitch slider on the outside corner for a strike. Usually Dyson would stay in
Right.
with the lead. Clearly Mike Matheny would like to add on. Alberto hitting .238 with the Royals so far. Pitch in the dirt and blocked by Grayson Griner. Good job to keep, or by Ramos to keep it by home plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Stay in the left 3 lanes.
Shohei Ohtani gets the start for the Angels tonight. He's the most interesting player in the game right now.
Without a doubt.
Can throw 100. He's already hit 7 home runs. Wow.
What a combination.
The 1-1 swing and is that a tap foul? It's hard to tell sometimes because the ball pops out of Ramos's glove so often. I think that went off his glove on a foul tip. No. Home plate umpire Bill Wilkie says.
At the next light,
Just a swing
turn
and a
right.
miss. Ramos picked it up, no advancement. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Oh, and by the way, Mike Trout, not a bad start.
No, are you
Just the best
kidding?
hitter in the game again.
Yep. He's amazing.
Can't ever
Amazing.
take it for granted how
No.
great he is. The 1-2.
At the light,
Swing and
turn
a
right
pop-up
onto
foul
Inkster
on a
Road.
play down the right field line. Chicago gets to rest up for the Tigers. They're off today. Cleveland home against Minnesota. Central Division standings, it's all Kansas City right now. They're 13-7. White Sox with their win
In
yesterday,
1.4 miles, turn
12-9.
left onto West 14 Mile
Cleveland's
Road.
9-11. Minnesota is 7-13. They get swept by the Pirates.
How about that?
And the Tigers are 7-15.
Well, the Pirates, we saw they got some nice little hitters. That lineup.
The 1-2 to Alberto. Off the plate inside with a fastball.
I'll tell you, if he gets drives in this run, the manager will look like a genius.
6 extra base hits for Hunter Alberto in his 42 at-bats. 10 hits, 6 for extra bases. Time called at home plate. Crowd boos. But boy, do they have to strand that runner Dozier at third base. Soto got the first 2 outs, and then a Dozier single, a Benintendi single. Soto now trying to get Alberto. Fastball low, and it's 3-2. And these are the innings we saw probably too often in the last 2 years, 20 to 25 pitches
Right.
for Soto to get through an inning. He's been in spring training was much better, and at times this year he has been much better working efficient innings.
Inconsistent.
At the next stop sign,
This is going to be
turn
at
left.
least 25 pitches. Big out to get right here. 3-2 is swinging a foul out of play. Fastball up and away, and Hunter Alberto fouled it down the right field line. Pinch hitting for Dyson.
Taking no chances there. Got to get him right here because you know he's on deck. Oh, it's Lopez. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
Lopez.
myself
You're
ahead of
thinking
time.
Merrifield.
Yeah, right.
Soto sets again the 3-2, swinging a pop-up.
At the
Into
stop
shallow
sign,
right.
turn left onto
Couple
West
steps onto the
14 Mile
outfield
Road.
grass.
Then turn
Castro
right
makes
onto
the
Inkster
catch.
Road.
Soto strains 2, last shot for the Tigers. You're to the bottom of the 9th inning in Detroit. It's 3-2 Kansas City. This is the home of Detroit Tigers baseball.
It's time to discover the Buick
At the
lineup
light,
and experience
turn right
the
onto
perfect
Inkster
balance of
Road.
innovation, amenities, and style. Get great offers on our expectation-shattering SUV lineup, like the Buick Encore, the compact luxury SUV with a quiet, spacious cabin and comfortable seating for up to 5. And the Buick Envision, the midsize SUV
In
that's a joy to
1.9
drive.
miles,
Or go big
arrive
with
at
Buick
Inkster
Encore,
Road.
tomorrow's SUV for today's family. Or check out Encore GX with available technology and versatility designed around you. At the heart of every Buick SUV is you. Well-qualified GM employee program participants with a current eligible Buick lease get a 24-month ultra-low mileage lease on the 2021 Buick Encore GX Preferred for $159 per month with $14.99 due at signing. Must be a current lessee of a 2016 model year or newer Buick or GMC vehicle through GM Financial for at least 30 days prior to the new vehicle sale. Tax, title, license, dealer fees extra. No security deposit required. Mileage charge of 25 cents per mile over 20,000 miles. At participating dealers only. Visit BuickOfferInfo.com for details.
At Great Clips, we want you to feel good about getting a great haircut. That's why we created the Great Care Promise, our commitment to keeping everyone as safe as possible in the salon. From contactless online check-in and social distancing to rigorous sanitization and mask requirements at all Great Clips locations, we're doing more to keep our salons clean and comfortable. Check in online and get a Ready Next text when you're next. Great Clips, it's gonna be great. All salons are independently owned and operated. Contact your local salon for specific safety measures.
Little Caesars, home of the $5 Hot and Ready Classic, invites you to order your favorite pizza at LittleCaesars.com. Then pick it up from our convenient pizza portal or have it delivered. Pizza.
Let's pause right now for station identification. This is the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station.
One defensive change for the Royals. Hanser Alberto stays in the game, and he goes to third, and that moves Hunter Dozier from third to right field. 3-2 Royals were in the bottom of the ninth inning. Josh Stommett takes over on the mound.
Pitching change brought by Xfinity. Experience a powerful, secure Wi-Fi connection for all your devices. Xfinity Wi-Fi can your internet do that well. This young man has just been lights out. We've seen him touch 102 with the fastball.
Robbie Grossman will lead off.
Lefties 2 for 16 against him. Righties 1 for 19 against him.
Other than that, he's struggling. First pitch to Robbie Grossman, up and in at 96, ball 1. Those numbers are worth repeating. 2 for 16 for lefties. That's a big improvement for him against lefties. And righties, 1 for 19. Stallmont works from the stretch, first base side of the rubber, the 1-0. Fly ball, right center. Fairly deep, playable. Dozier, just in right field, will make the catch in the shadows of the light tower in right center. 1 out in the ninth inning. Tigers trailing by a run.
Just be ready for that fastball. It seems like when he's come in, he starts out a little slower, like 96, and all of a sudden it's up to 100, 102.
It's very much like Mike Matheny's just going to kind of mix and match day to day. 5 different guys already have saves. Stallmont, big improvement last year, just became much tougher to hit. Opponents at 200 with no power against him. Harold Castro takes fastball, ball 1. Castro is 0 for 2 with 2 walks in this game. Cabrera's waiting on deck. Tigers need base runners. They've had traffic on the bases today. They have not been able to get the big hit with men on, though. The 1-0. Fastball strike. Easy 97. Hanser Alberto now in at third, right up to the edge of the grass, to the right of the cutout in front of third base. Rest of the infield back, and the outfield plays Castro normal depth, and they played to go the opposite way just slightly. Michael A. Taylor is now in center field, the 1-1. Strike on the outside corner.
There you go, up to 99, just like that.
One ball, 2 strikes. runs, 9 hits for the Tigers today. 3 runs, 8 hits for the Royals. Stallman sets the 1-2. Wow, another pitch that bounces in front of home plate, about 6 feet in front of home plate.
Curveball. You talk about a show-me pitch, he overdid it.
Barlow, Zimmer, Stallman, Jake Brentz, Wade Davis. This is a talented bullpen and deep. Castro waiting on the 2-2. Way out of the strike zone. Up and in, 3-2. He's showing some pretty decent plate discipline today. He didn't have any choice in the first inning when he walked against Brad Keller.
Well,
Did show good plate discipline in the 7th. Drawing a walk on a 3-2 pitch after falling behind 0-2. There's a pretty good chance this pitch is going to catch a lot of the plate and he'll be swinging. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball up in the strike zone. Got him.
that wasn't even close to being a strike. And how do you lay off at 98 with life like that? Gotta lay off.
Outs in the 9th inning. Tigers have had base runners every inning except the 6th. But there were many innings with 2 runners on there. They just couldn't get the big hit. First inning, 5th inning, 7th inning, and then especially the 8th when Baddoo tripled to start the inning and they couldn't get him home. Cabrera at the plate, swinging a foul out of play as he powers him with a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. 3 night games coming up in Chicago. Urania against Lucas Giolito in the opener tomorrow. An 8:10 starts in Chicago. Allegedly, we're climbing into the 80s tomorrow.
That's amazing.
Everybody deep on the infield. Lopez under the outfield grass. Merrifield in shallow right center on the outfield grass. Strike one slider is low and away.
I'm surprised that he would even try something off speed like that. You know this has got to be a fastball. Miguel knows it too.
It's a curveball, actually. It's just a hard curveball. That's all from Stallman. One's 97, one's 81. Gallagher setting up middle of the plate. The 1-1.
Wow.
Low and away. Another curveball, 2-1. Jim, right now with Miguel coming off the injured list, you'd think they could just power him with fastballs.
Well, that's why I said what I said.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Miguel's 1 for 3 today with a walk.
This is a golden arm.
Josh Stallman working his 3rd game in this series, off to a terrific start for the Royals. Trying to get the final out. Tigers down a run. Cabrera waiting on a 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? Just a called strike by Bill Welke. I think Miguel didn't like the call, but he wasn't saying that he offered, I don't think. I thought he just said that, yeah, that's just a strike. That's right in the strike zone.
Yeah. Ball jumps out of his hands, boy.
Tigers down to their last strike. Miguel's waiting on a 2-2. Stallman sets the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt again. A curveball, and again it goes right by the catcher Gallagher.
Well, I'll tell you what, that their brains trying to throw curveballs to Mickey. First of all, he tries to overthrow them. Unless they're called from the bench, I don't know.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Can't picture anything but another fastball right here. As many curveballs as he's thrown him. Gallagher setting up middle. Stallman sets the 3-2 pitch. Fastball up and away. He walked him.
Well, I think he got himself in trouble with the breaking balls.
I agree, Jimmy.
Very surprised. They had to be called from the bench.
Brings up Jamer Candelario. Jacoby Jones will pinch run for Miggy at first. Some relievers have a tough time controlling the running game. Usually the ones who get the late innings do not.
That's right.
And Stallman does a very good job stopping the running game. That big power arm helps.
A good arm behind the plate, good release.
Tigers trying to tie it up or win it here in the ninth inning. Jeimer Candelario at the plate. He's had a good series. 2 hits today. First pitch from Stallman. Swings and hits a fly ball softly into left. Coming in, Benintendi near the line. He makes the catch, and the Royals come into Detroit and sweep the Tigers in a 4-game series. Our final score, the Kansas City Royals sweep the Tigers with a 3-2 win.
This has been a presentation of Odyssey, presented by the official Unsolved Mysteries podcast with Never Heard Before Mysteries on the Odyssey app and wherever you listen to podcasts.
These past few months, we've all learned a few new things, like how to frame the kids out of a meeting, or how to go grocery shopping without going anywhere. We've learned just how important technology can be, but we've also learned what's most important: people. At Comerica Bank, we bring it all together. Apps to help you bank safely, people to help you bank confidently. That's full-service banking. Experience full-service banking at Comerica Bank and raise your expectations of what a bank can be. Member FDIC Equal Opportunity Lender. Right now, businesses need more than encouraging words of support or hashtags of solidarity. Hope won't solve our economic challenges. Right now, businesses need business. And that's what Comerica Bank is here to do. We are providing millions in resources to help drive business back to our communities. To find out how Comerica Bank can help your local business, visit comerica.com/business. Member FDIC Equal Opportunity Lender.
Hey, baseball fans, Mike Valenti here. On your next trip to Vegas, you gotta go to the D Las Vegas. You're gonna feel right at home because the D, it's all about you. It's all about Detroit. It's not on the strip. It's in downtown Vegas. The odds are better, the party's bigger, and the D has got things you won't find here, like a world-class sports book, the Long Bar. It's simply the best place to settle in and watch a game. Have a great dinner at Joe Vicari's Andiamo Italian Steakhouse. And if you're looking for the best bang for your buck, leave the strip behind and hit the D Las Vegas, the home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
I'm attorney Mark Bernstein. When you need help, you turn to family, and we are family.
When you're hurt, scared, and confused, you need someone you can trust.
They're family, and they treated me like family.
I'd call Beth, I'd call Mark, I could call Sam. I feel like the whole family's there for me.
They actually care about the results and wanting to do the best possible job they can for you. They're a family working together to help people like you and me.
1-800 call Sarah.
Detroit Buick GMC Dealers broadcast booth. Here are Dan Dickerson and Jim Price.
Back at Comerica Park, start of the game. It's brought to you by Comerica Bank. If you're a Michigan business that's been impacted by COVID-19, Comerica Bank can help. And Jim, I'm just going to go with the number 4. The Royals came in here. The Tigers have been 2-0-6 in their last 8 series against the Royals here. They split a bunch of 4- and 2-game series against Kansas City. And the Royals just came in here and swept the Tigers in a 4-game series. And that's a devastating weekend when you're about to head on the road to face Chicago, New York, and Boston.
That's exactly right. This is your home territory. You should control everything in your own house. But again, all they're looking for is to get so many innings out of the pitcher, especially Brad Keller, who was struggling. Once they get in the bullpen, as we talked about, they get into the bullpen with the lead. It's going to be very difficult, and it showed up here today.
Tigers actually had traffic on the base paths. We've been calling for that. It seemed like they had some good things going, but boy, they just couldn't get a big hit in the first, the fifth, the 7th. They left 2 on each inning, but especially the 7th when they were down a run, first 2 on. Then the 3, 4, 5 hitters struck out swinging, all on breaking balls. And then Badu's triple, almost a home run off the top of the fence and left. He's at third with nobody out. Goodrum strikes out. Ramos on an 0-1 slider, check swing tap for an easy out. Badu had no chance to advance. And then Reyes struck out to end that inning. So the struggles continue for the Tigers offense, to say the least. They had a lot more opportunities today.
Maybe that's a good sign. We'll
Maybe
see.
that's a good sign.
Yes,
That's
we'll
about
see.
all you can hope.
That's right.
This is a tough, one of the toughest 11-game stretches.
Oh, yeah.
We have seen some lean years of these Tigers, you and I together. This is one of the toughest 11-game stretches in terms of runs scored that you and I have ever seen.
And the road trip that we talked about, oh my goodness.
Tigers lose by the final of 3-2. They fall to 7-16. Their 10th loss in their last 11 games. The Kansas City Royals are rolling right now. They improved to 14-7. Stay with us. More postgame after this on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
Wherever your family calls home, Blue Cross is here for you. By supporting and building healthy communities in every zip code, we're providing a healthier future for all of Michigan. For 81 years, we've kept this promise to help strengthen our neighbors, to stand by their side during the moments they need us most. We're here for it all, and always will be. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. Confidence comes with every card. To learn more, visit hereforitall.com.
For over 50 years, General RV has helped families make memories. Now it's your turn. Let our experts find you the perfect motorhome, fifth wheel, or travel trailer. You will save thousands with our low prices and exclusive offers. From sales and financing to parts and service, our friendly staff can help with all your RV needs. Give your family the gift of travel and start making RV memories. Your adventure begins at GeneralRV.com or visit General RV in Wixom, Clarkston, Brownstown, and Mount Clemens.
It's a new day to celebrate and be free. A new day full of action and excitement. Come to Soaring Eagle. Indulge to your heart's content. It's a day for winning, for world-class fun and food. Yes, it's a grand, spectacular day to get away. At Soaring Eagle Casino Resort. It's a new day. Visit SoaringEagleCasino.com.
I'm attorney Mark Bernstein. When you need help, you turn to family, and we are family.
When you're hurt, scared, and confused, you need someone you can trust.
They're family and they treated me like family.
I called Beth, I called Mark, I could call Sam. I feel like the whole family is there for me.
They actually care about the results and wanting to do the best possible job they can for you. They're a family working together to help people like you and me.
1-800-CALL SAM.
Home of the judgment-free zone, 50 locations in Metro Detroit. A.J. Hinch talked about before the series began, the team that will execute best will win this series, and Kansas City did that all series long, and their execution in the fifth inning was just about what we saw. And we've seen in recent years from Kansas City. Dyson with a double to start the inning. Nicky Lopez sacrificed him to third. He was there with one out. And then Whit Merrifield, who's been held in check all series long. 4 for 16, had not hit any balls hard. Got a pitch he could elevate, and he drove it deep to left field to score Dyson from third. That was the big hit of the game, a sacrifice fly. And they broke a 2-2 tie, and the Royals go on to the 3-2 win. RBI leaderboard is brought to you by Metro Detroit Chevy dealer. Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. Tigers single RBIs from Miguel Cabrera on a ground ball single in the third. And then Grayson Griner, a bloop single, scored Goodrum, who had tripled to start the fourth. Tigers lose to the Royals, get swept in a 4-game series, 3-2 the final today. Stay tuned. We've got the game recap next on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
Hey, AT&T, do you mind turning down your music a little?
We live with AT&T, and it's a headache. Before he moved in, he always talked about gig speed internet, but it turns out we can't even sign up for that here.
We really wanted gig speed for my constant work video calls during the day and all of his gaming and live streaming at night.
Oh, seriously. You know, my buddy Bruce just switched to Xfinity. He went with a gig since all his kids are living at home.
Lucky Bruce. I bet they also get Xfinity's online security, so all their connected devices are protected. Okay, I can't handle this. He is actually tone deaf.
He's a drone chef? What's that?
Stop living with AT&T. Xfinity can deliver gig to the most homes. Plus, with advanced security, if it's connected, it's protected. Switch to Xfinity. Go to Xfinity.com/compare-ATT, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed. X5 advanced security is available to Xfinity Internet customers with allocating millions of resources to help drive business back to our communities. To find out how Comerica Bank can help your local business, visit comerica.com/business. Member FDIC Equal Opportunity Lender.
Welcome back to 100 Call Center Studios. I'm Tim Jetski. The Tigers get swept by the Royals in the 4-game series. They fall 3-2 today. Brad Keller the win. Spencer Turnbull the loss. I'm not going to recap. It's brought to you by the Metro Detroit Buick GMC dealers. Visit the showroom today for exceptional offers. Royals on the board first in the third. About triple one man in scoring position. With 2 down, Carlos Santana slipped in late.
The 1-1. Fly ball right field. Deep. Trouble. Gone. Carlos Santana with a 2-run shot. And it's 2-0 Kansas City here in the third.
Tigers got some offense in the third as well. Robbie Grossman's leadoff double was followed by a ground out. Puts a man on third. One out for Miguel Cabrera. He put a ground ball just on the reach of the third baseman for an RBI single to make it 2-1. The Tigers then tied it up in the fourth. So Goodrum led off with a triple to put a man in scoring position for Grayson Griner.
Griner at the plate. He swings and hits a soft pop up into shallow center. Dyson in, dies, won't get it. Nico Goodrum will score. Griner will turn and hold a little pop fly. And if Gerard Dyson can't get it, you've hit it in the right spot. A little bloop. And the Tigers have tied the game at 2.
Orioles would take the lead back in the fifth. The leadoff double was followed by a sac. One was made on third. Merrifield fouled that. The sac fly to left, giving us the 3-2 Royals final. Tiger starter Spencer Turnbull wouldn't come out for the seventh. Went 6 minutes, 3 runs on 5 hits, no walks, 5 strikeouts. Royals starter Brad Keller saw his